if there's a couple of things that I do before I run, it's a couple of key exercises from our harder running program and this tennis ball exercise. Here's the tennis ball, here's my left foot. I'm going to put my foot over the ball just like this. And I'm going to do it just like I would do it regularly for myself. And I'm going to hold that for about 10 seconds. I'm not going to wiggle around. I'm not going to try to stretch things in other movement kind of ways. I'm just going to stay here. Now I'm going to move my foot over a little bit and get that the toes to stretch over the tennis ball like that. So you want to make sure you do it 2 or 3 spots on the front of your foot so that you get all your toes. Now I'm going to turn my foot so that I'm going to be against the inner edge of my foot. Okay, and so right here, and then right here, and then right here, against the wall. So here goes. I'm going to push down right here. And I'm going to hold that down for about 10 seconds. And I use as much pressure as I want. I like to use as much as I can, but use according to how you feel. If it hurts, it means it's a certain spot that corresponds to a certain organ or part of your body, and it could be useful to do that a little bit. Now I'm going to move forward a little bit. So I'm going to move my foot forward so that the tennis ball, and there's Zoe, I'm going to put it just there. So I'm halfway between the front of the foot and the back of the foot. And 10 seconds there. Now I'm going to move my foot forward a little bit more so that the tennis ball is just in front of my heel. And I'm going to just press down there. And you can tell my toes are relaxed. I'm not putting any effort into my foot. I'm just pressing down into the tennis ball. And I encourage you to use new tennis balls. So a can of tennis balls would last a month. So you could put the date on it with a magic marker, and in a month, then get another can of tennis balls. And you really want to get the firm tennis balls. Now I'm going to turn around. So I'm going to turn all the way around, and I'm going to go just behind the ball of the foot, but on the outer edge of the foot. So right there, and I'm going to put a lot of weight right there. You can tell I'm deforming the tennis ball. In about 6 to 10 seconds. Now I'm going to move my foot forward a little bit, and then put a lot of weight right there. So I'm halfway between the front of the foot and the back of the foot on the side. Okay, now I'm going to go forward a little bit more. And so I'm just in front of the heel, but on the outer edge of the foot. And I'm going to push down to deform that tennis ball and just press down and hold. I'm not wiggling around or rolling on it. Okay, so now I've done the inner side of the foot, I've done the outer side of the foot, I've done the toes. I'm going to go just here, 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 and then just here, here, here. So first I'm going to go here. So here goes. So just behind the ball of the foot, halfway between the outer and the inner edge of the foot. Okay, now 10 seconds there or so. Now I'm going to move my foot a little to the left so that the tennis ball is a little more towards the big toe side. Not all the way to the outer edge, because we've already done that spot against the wall. Between the first and second metatarsals is the anatomical place, but just kind of over towards the right side of that foot. And we're on the left foot. Now I'm going to move my foot over to the left side. I'm going to move my foot to the right so that the tennis ball gets onto the left side of the foot and then press down there. Okay, now I'm going to put weight right into the middle of the whole foot. So right in the middle of the whole foot, and I'm going to press down. 10 seconds or so. Now I'm going to move my foot a little to the side, and then the tennis ball's a little towards the inner edge, and I'm going to press down. Now I'm going to move my foot a little to the right, so the tennis ball's under the left side of my foot, and I'm going to press down. Okay, now I'm going to go just in front of the heel, right in the middle of the foot, between the left and the right sides of the foot, but just in front of the heel, and I'm going to press down. Now I'm going to move my foot a little to the left so that the tennis ball is positioned a little towards the right side of the foot, just in front of the heel, pressing down. And now I'm going to move my foot a little to the right, and so that the tennis ball is over on the left side of the foot, and I'm going to press down. Okay, so now what I encourage you to do is walk around and see how that left foot feels now after doing one side. And walk around, notice how your foot feels, of course. Notice also how your whole leg feels. Notice how your left arm feels compared to your right arm. Even notice how the left side of your face feels compared to the right side of your face. You might notice that it loosened up the entire side of your body. Walk around a little bit, enjoy it, notice the difference, and then we'll be back to do the right side just so that you have that in your video and you can follow along on that side. And feel free to email me, ralph@missionhillspt.com. I'd love to hear all the success stories, and like I said, we've had a lot of success stories from all sorts of people with all sorts of problems with this exercise.